The image of slaves building the pyramids under the whip is burned into our imagination thanks to Hollywood and old histories. But what if this story is wrong? What if the pyramids were built not by slaves, but by skilled workers, proud of their craft and community? The myth of the enslaved builder began with Herodotus, who wrote centuries after the pyramids were built, relying on stories, not facts. Today, archaeology is revealing a more inspiring truth. The pyramids were the work of respected artisans, engineers, and laborers, not anonymous victims. It's time to step out of the shadow of myth and meet the real builders of the ancient world. For years, the lens of archaeology was often focused on the dazzling treasures of the pharaohs. The field was captivated by the glittering gold, the intricate artifacts, and the mysteries held within royal tombs. This initial fascination, however, led to a significant oversight, ignoring the lives and contributions of the people who actually built the pyramids, the very foundation upon which these grand monuments stood. Their stories remained largely untold, their existence often relegated to the background of history. But recent discoveries unearthed through meticulous excavation and persistent inquiry have begun to change everything, shifting the narrative and bringing these forgotten individuals into the light. These groundbreaking finds are especially evident in the Workers' Cemetery near the Great Pyramid, a site that has yielded invaluable insights into the lives of those who toiled to create this iconic structure. What was initially expected to be a mass burial ground for laborers turned out to be something far more significant. These were not mass graves, anonymous and impersonal. Instead, archaeologists uncovered individual tombs, carefully constructed and deliberately placed. Some of these tombs even featured mud brick mastabas, a type of rectangular superstructure, indicating a level of care and resources invested in the afterlife of these individuals. This discovery challenges the long-held assumption that these workers were treated as expendable slaves, instead showing respect for the dead and suggesting a more nuanced social structure. The skeletons themselves tell a compelling story. They reveal evidence of hard work and physical exertion, the kind of labor required to move massive stones and construct monumental structures. But they also reveal expert medical care with signs of healed fractures and sophisticated treatments, suggesting access to skilled physicians and a system of healthcare. This is compelling evidence of valued specialists, individuals whose skills and contributions were recognized and rewarded, not disposable slaves forced into labor. Further solidifying this picture, graffiti and inscriptions found at the site show that workers had names, titles, and a sense of pride in their work. They even formed teams with names like the Friends of Khufu, demonstrating camaraderie and a sense of belonging. This wasn't just a workforce, this was a community with identity, social bonds, and a shared purpose. They were not a faceless mass of anonymous laborers, but individuals with lives, families, and stories of their own. Through careful excavation and analysis, archaeology gives voice to these people, allowing their experiences to be heard across the millennia. This process is transforming them from mere symbols of suffering and oppression into real human beings with agency, dignity, and a place in history. The story of the pyramid builders, once shrouded in mystery and misconception, is now being rewritten, revealing a far more complex and compelling narrative. This transformation is happening one discovery at a time, as archaeologists continue to piece together the puzzle of their lives and contributions. Behind every ancient wonder, every colossal structure that defies time, lies a story far grander than the stones themselves. It's a tale of vision, ingenuity, and unwavering dedication. Stood a visionary architect, a master builder whose name might be lost to the sands of time, but whose impact resonates through the ages. These weren't mere builders. They were artists, dreamers, and pioneers. They were mathematicians who calculated angles with unparalleled precision, engineers who devised ingenious methods to move mountains of stone, and priests who imbued these structures with sacred meaning. Together they turned royal dreams, the pharaoh's ambitions, into tangible reality, into monuments that would forever stand as a testament to human potential. They transformed abstract concepts into breathtaking physical forms. Consider Imhotep, the vizier to King Giza, a polymath whose influence extended far beyond the realm of architecture. He created the first step pyramid, a revolutionary concept that marked a departure from traditional mastaba tombs. This innovation wasn't just about stacking stones. It was about revolutionizing architecture, about pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. His contributions were so profound that he ended up earning deification for his genius, becoming a god of medicine and architecture. Centuries later, Hemiunu, a relative of Khufu, stepped into the spotlight, tasked with an even more audacious project. He masterminded the Great Pyramid, a structure of such immense scale and precision that it continues to inspire awe and wonder to this day. Hemiunu was more than just an architect. He was a project manager, a logistics expert, overseeing every detail of this monumental undertaking. From the initial design and quarrying of the stones to the complex workforce management required to coordinate thousands of laborers, the near-perfect alignment of the pyramids with the cardinal directions and the sheer scale of the pyramids with their millions of precisely cut stone blocks are testaments not only to their astronomical knowledge, their understanding of the cosmos, but also to their profound mathematical brilliance, their mastery of geometry and engineering principles. These architects led teams of dedicated scribes, skilled surveyors, and highly trained craftsmen, meticulously planning every step of the construction process with unwavering precision and foresight. Their work seamlessly bridged the sacred realm of the pharaohs and the gods, and the practical demands of engineering and construction, blending spiritual beliefs with tangible achievements. They were instrumental in turning divine ambition, the pharaoh's desire for immortality, into enduring monuments that would stand for millennia. They are the true authors of Egypt's iconic skyline, the architects of eternity whose vision shaped the very landscape. They are the unsung heroes, the intellectual giants whose brilliance and dedication shaped not only the physical landscape of ancient Egypt, but also the course of history itself. The sheer scale and complexity of the pyramid's construction have, for centuries, inspired wild theories and speculation. From tales of divine intervention to claims of extraterrestrial assistance, people have struggled to comprehend how such monumental structures could have been built with the technology available at the time. But the truth, while perhaps less sensational, is far more impressive. It's a testament to human ingenuity, relentless dedication, and the power of teamwork. The pyramids are not just piles of stone, they are a symbol of what humanity can achieve when united by a common goal. The builders, far from possessing magical powers, relied on simple tools like dolerite pounders, used for shaping the massive stone blocks. These weren't sophisticated machines, but rather carefully chosen rocks, wielded with precision and force. Copper chisels, essential for finer detailing and cutting. The copper, though softer than the stone, could effectively shape it through persistent and skillful application. And wooden mallets, used to drive the chisels and pounders, providing the necessary impact to break and shape the stone. These tools were guided by a deep understanding of physics and geometry. The Egyptians possessed advanced knowledge of angles, measurements, and structural integrity, allowing them to design and build structures of incredible stability. Stones were quarried with immense effort using copper saws and wooden wedges, which were soaked with water to expand and split the rock. This process, though time-consuming, allowed for precise extraction of the massive blocks. Once quarried, the multi-ton stones were transported on sledges, with wetted sand strategically placed to reduce friction, making the seemingly impossible task of moving these colossal blocks a bit more manageable. Lifting the blocks into place likely involved a combination of spiral and internal ramps, not just straight ones, as some theories suggest. This allowed for more efficient and controlled construction as the pyramid rose, distributing the weight and workload more effectively. Levers, used with incredible skill and careful joinery, were crucial in achieving the astonishing precision we still marvel at today. The near-perfect alignment and seamless fit of the stones are a testament to their mastery. Surveying tools, such as plumb bobs and set squares, were used to ensure accuracy in every measurement and angle. These tools, combined with meticulous star observations, ensured the pyramid's almost perfect alignment with the cardinal directions. The builders' mastery of logistics, organizing and managing the workforce, materials and resources, mathematics, which underpinned every aspect of the design and construction, and the properties of the materials they used was truly extraordinary. Their awe-inspiring achievements were not the result of divine intervention or the work of aliens, but of skilled, determined, and incredibly well-organized people. The pyramids stand as enduring monuments, testaments to practical knowledge, creative problem-solving, and the boundless potential of human collaboration. They are a reminder that even the most ambitious dreams can be realized through ingenuity and perseverance. Egypt's pyramids are iconic, but building the pyramids meant creating a city on the Giza Plateau, a well-organized, well-fed community, not a slave camp. Excavations reveal barracks for laborers, homes for artisans, and infrastructure for thousands. Workers ate well, with diets rich in beef and bread, and beer was both nutrition and payment. Most laborers were seasonal farmers working during the Nile's flood, fulfilling civic duty through corvée service. Skilled craftsmen lived on-site year-round, passing down specialized knowledge. The workforce was organized into teams with names and overseers rotating to prevent exhaustion. This city was a microcosm of Egyptian society united by purpose and pride. Farmers and artisans worked side by side to create something eternal. The pyramids are more than statistics, they're monuments to the people who built them. For Egyptians, building the pyramid was a spiritual act, ensuring cosmic order and the king's rebirth. Workers saw their labor as religious devotion, not forced misery. Graffiti in hidden chambers shows pride and camaraderie. Gang names, instructions and jokes, medical care and evidence of healed injuries reveal a community that valued its members. These were not expendable slaves, but respected contributors to a national project. The construction united people from all walks of life in a shared goal. The pyramids are monuments to the human cooperation and shared purpose. The Great Pyramid is a testament to human pride of a nation, a pharaoh, and above all, its makers. The precision and quality of the work reflect dedication, not forced labor. Team names etched in stone declare loyalty and belonging, connecting workers to the king and the project. For many, building the pyramid was the achievement of a lifetime, a source of immense pride. The skills developed during this era shaped Egyptian architecture for centuries. The legacy of the builders lives on in their monuments and in our fascination with their genius. Their story proves that with vision and teamwork, humans can achieve the impossible. History has long focused on the kings who commissioned monuments, but the real wonder lies in the people who built them. Recognizing the pyramid builders as skilled workers restores their dignity and humanity. These monuments are not symbols of oppression, but of collaboration and human potential. This new perspective invites us to ask, who built these wonders? What were their lives like? By seeking the stories of the makers, we connect more deeply with the past. The legacy of these ancient architects endures in every stone and every principle of design. The true wonder of the ancient world is them.